So I want to talk about signs from spirit. How are your loved ones giving you signs? And I know the traditional ones, you find a penny, you hear a song, um, but there's so many other ways that they're giving us signs. We just need to be open to the possibilities. So the other day I was doing a podcast, and guess what? One of the guests, she looks at her windowsill. She's like, "Oh my goodness, there's a red robin there," and she's like, "That's just so odd." And you'll hear that. The podcast drops tomorrow, so you will hear that in the podcast. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's my dad's favorite bird. It's a red cardinal. That's a sign from spirit." That's so wild that it came in a podcast episode, in the middle of a podcast episode. And then this morning, again, somebody followed me on Instagram, and I thought, oh, that's so interesting. This looks familiar. Let me go look at their bio because I was just curious. And I was like, and then I'm looking at one of their stories where they're talking and they're wearing a fedora hat, the exact same hat that my dad used to wear all the time. And I'm like, thank you, Dad. And yes, I follow them back. But I just thought it took me a moment because I'm listening to her talk and I love what she had to say. But I'm like, wait, the hat looks so familiar because it takes our minds a minute to register. I'm like, that hat looks so familiar that she's wearing. It's like, that was one of my dad's favorite hats. And I'm like, thank you, Dad. Thank you for all the messages each and every day. So pay attention to the different ways that your loved ones could give you signs, because look at that. I got a sign on Instagram from a follower that I didn't even know. And I thought, how cool is that? Or someone saying something during a podcast interview, and it could just be so random, and yet it's not so random. It's so magical, and your loved ones are so incredibly creative when they are trying to get messages to you and to let you know, especially now during the holiday season, that you're not alone and they're with you all the time and they are watching over you and they are loving you so, so much. So let me know in the comments and let's help some people out. What are your signs and unique signs, traditional signs, regular signs you get? So in case somebody comes across this post, they can scroll in the comments, go check it in the comments, and maybe they received that sign and didn't even realize, oh my goodness, that's a sign from my loved one. All right, like and follow for more. Sending you guys so much love, especially now during the holiday season. Take care, everybody.